All right, this lesson is on parts of similar triangles. We're going to introduce you three cases where we can set up proportions and solve for a variable. First one up top is an altitude. If you check this one out, guys, an altitude, it starts at a triangle's, one of the corners or the vertex of a triangle, and it meets the base at a 90-degree angle. It has to meet the opposite side at a 90 and start the vertex for this to be considered an altitude. So check out both cases. We got that going on here. And that's going to allow us to set up a proportion. So here's an example of one of them. I can say BD over this altitude FH is equal to side AB over side FE. There are more ways we could have set that up, but that is just one. If we have altitudes, then we can set up proportions. The second guy is an angle bisector. We've seen many of these this year so far. Remember, an angle bisector cuts an angle in half. So this angle right here is cut in half. This angle right here is cut in half. And once again, that allows us to set up a proportion. For example, I can say this bisector QS over this bisector UW is equal to this side QP over this side UT. Last one's called a median. Has to start at the vertex of a triangle, and it splits the opposite side into two congruent pieces. Check out both examples. Starts the vertex and cuts the opposite side right in half, which once again allows you to set up a proportion. For example, I can take this median, HJ, put it over the other one, LN, and then pick a side that you need to find. In this case, I'll go HG over LK. All right, some practice problems. All right, so if I look at number one here, notice I have a couple medians going on here. That's going to allow me to set up a proportion. So what I typically always do is I like to find the variable first. So here's the variable. It's on the median. So I'm going to put that over the other median. So I'm going to go x over 15. Now, if you check this out, okay, which ones do I work with? Well, I'm going to pick the smaller ones out of both because I know they match up. So if I went x to 15, I have to go 6 to 20. Left to right, left to right. Cross multiply. 20x equals 240. Divide by 20. X is 12. Number two, I see I have a couple sets of altitudes. I find the variable first. There's x. X matches up with that guy right there. So x over 14, left to right, equals altitude left over altitude right, 10 over 8. Left to right, left to right. Cross multiply gives me 8x equals 140. 8 goes in there 17.5 times. Number three, I have angle bisectors here. That allows me to set up a proportion. Find the variable. X that matches up with 38. X over 38. Check it out. Right to left. Right to left. 24 over 32. Cross multiply, we'll have 32x equals 912. 32 goes in there 28.5 times. Number four, these are examples of altitudes. They start at the vertex, work their way down to a 90. X is on the bottom, 42 is in the bottom. So x over 42 equals 12 over 15. Left to right, left to right. Cross multiply, 15x equals 504. 15 goes in there 33.6 times. Number five, I notice I have a couple sets of medians. That allows me to set up a proportion. All right, I'm going to go median over median, 20 over 12, equals this side over that side. Left to right, left to right. 2x minus 9 over x minus 2. I notice I can reduce this guy right here. 20 twelfths reduces to 5/3. You do not have to do that, but if you see it, it might make the multiplying a little bit easier. 3 hits both pieces when you cross multiply. That'll give us, let's see here, 6x minus 27. The 5 hits the x, the 5 hits the 2. 5x minus 10. I'll subtract 5x from both sides. Add 27 to both sides, and it gives us 17. All right, last section's triangle angle bisector theorem. An angle bisector in a triangle separates the opposite sides in two segments that are proportional to the lengths of the two other sides. Okay, so here we go. So what that means is we can set up a proportion within a triangle if we have angle bisection going on here. So if we have that, for example, I can go side AD over side DC equals side AB over side BC. All right, so for number 6, it says KM represents the angle bisector. So this guy right here, he bisects the angle, right? All right, you have options. I'm just going to go left, right, left, right. We could go top, down, right, left. You could go bottom up. Doesn't matter, just be consistent. I'm going left, right. All right, cross multiply, 12x equals 86.4. 12 goes in there 7.2 times. Number 7, I'll go top, down. So 40 over 36 equals 54 over x. Cross multiply, 40x is 1944. 40 goes in there 48.6 times. Number 8, you got to find the missing piece right here. The whole thing is 39. Subtract off the 15 to get 24. And set up your proportion. Let's go top down. X over 15 equals 36 over 24. Cross multiply. We'll have 24x equals 540. 24 goes in there 22.5 times. 9's a tricky. Put a star by number 9 here. The whole thing is x. This piece is 12. This expression would be the whole thing x minus this piece 12. All right. That one is tricky. You will see what's on the quiz most likely. Let's go top down. 12 over 18. X minus 12 over 30. I notice I can reduce 12/18. 6 goes into both of those. 2 times here, 3 times there. Cross multiply. 3 hits both of those. 3x minus 36, and then 2 times 30 is 60. Add 36 over. 3 goes into 96, 32 times. Number 10, find the missing piece right here. 45 minus 27 is 18. Then proportion. Top down. 3x minus 9 over 27. X plus 11 over 18. Cross multiply. 27 hits both of those. We'll have 27x plus, let's see here, 27 times 11. 297. 18 hits both of those. We'll have 54x. 9 times 18 minus 162. I'll subtract 27x over. I'll add 162 over there. 459 is 27x. Divide that by 27, and we get 17. That is it for your lesson.